Hi, my name is Debbie Wetzler, and I'm sitting here with two leaders who have been to so many networking groups and have met with so many people on a one-to-one basis. And I know I've been asked, and I know they've been asked many, many times, what they say on that one-to-one. Now remember, this isn't a random stranger. This is somebody that they're in a networking group with, and they expect to know about our business just as we want to learn about their business for referrals. So I'm going to start with Jackie. What do you say when you go to a one-on-one?
So when I'm talking to people, I tell them I work with a cellular health regeneration product technology that is really 10 to 15 years ahead of its time. So ASEA has been able to recreate and stabilize these molecules that we call redox signaling molecules outside the body in a bioactive form. And it's a huge health breakthrough. So basically, when I'm talking in the most layman terms, when we eat food, the mitochondria in our cells turn that food into energy. And when it does that, it throws off reductants and oxidants. And reductants are what turn on and activate your antioxidants. And many people aren't aware that we actually make major antioxidants in your body. And oxidants are what protect your healthy cells, but then go out and detect and repair and replace damaged cells in your body. And it doesn't matter what doctors call them, whether it's lupus, cancer, diabetes, Alzheimer's, those are just damaged cells, and they don't see them as those particular health issues. They're just going out and detecting those damaged cells and either repairing them if they can be repaired, or if they're too badly damaged, they replace them with a healthy new cell. So that's what they're continuing to do in your body. But the problem is that as we age, starting at puberty, we start losing these redox molecules every year by 1%. So that's 10% per decade. And so that's where the problem is, and that's where your cells aren't getting the communication they need and aren't getting the signals, and so things can go wrong in your body. And so this is the first time ever in the history of mankind that you can supplement your body with the exact same molecules. And so to put it in an analogy, if you think of like every cell in your body, and you're made of like 72 trillion cells, every single cell of your body is kind of like a light bulb. And as we age, and with stress and environmental toxins and what we eat, what we drink, those signals start to get weaker. And so by adding fresh new redox molecules, you're strengthening the bars back up, or strengthening the signals of those cells so they get the communication they need to properly function. So that's what I say in the most layman terms.
And Danielle, what do you say?
Yeah, well, I always start out with a little bit like Jackie just shared, a little bit of context of the technology that I work with. And my goal when I'm sitting down one-on-one with somebody in a business setting, right, that I've met at a networking group, I've come to that place because I'm a business owner in the community and I'm looking to grow my business. So I'm not looking at this as a meeting where I'm going to sell ASEA to the person sitting across from me. I'm looking at this as I'm going to educate them on what I have and what I do and what I'm looking to, the impact I'm looking to have in the community. So I start by sharing what the product is and the technology. I share a little bit about why I do it, because I think that helps create trust. When someone understands your why and your intentions and how you got into what you do, it brings it more personal. And so I share my story. And then I say, look, honestly, what I want to do is get connected with spheres of influence in the community. There's not enough people doing what I do, and the awareness isn't out there. So I want to educate people about what this is. So if you happen to know people that like to do health talks in their facility, whether it's a gym owner or a wellness center, that's something that I can offer, to have people come in and let their clients learn about a new health technology. I also tell them, look, I would love introductions to your dentist, your massage therapist, your chiropractor, and I kind of go through a list. I talk about personal trainers, their gym, everyone's doing something for their health. And so I say, look, would you be willing to reach out to your massage therapist and just say, hey, I came across a business owner in the community. She has something that I think might interest you. I don't know, but it seems like it's worth a conversation. I put her here in an email with us. Maybe you guys could talk on the phone for 10 minutes. Because what I'm looking to do is open up that person's contacts to me, because every person knows about 200 people. And so I want them to be able to feel comfortable enough with what I do and excited enough that we have something that's very unique to say, yeah, my massage therapist might be interested, I don't know, but I'll introduce you. And so now they've basically opened that door for me, so I'm not walking cold into a massage therapist's office saying, hey, I have something. It works way better when someone can give a warm introduction. And I think that's where I found the most benefit with networking groups. And when you come into the conversation that way, you don't want to sell to them. Maybe along the way, the person sitting across from me says, hey, well, what about my family? And I say, listen, if this is something you want to look at personally, I'd be happy to walk you through the process to learn. And so then I get them to watch a video and talk to on a three-way call. I don't right then and there sign them up and get them going. I always refer again to the process, right? So that they could duplicate it.
Absolutely. So again, when you're sitting across from somebody and you're telling them about that and you're going into other people and getting referrals, it's going to take away that personal feeling rejected because you're asking for referrals. And if they're really interested, they will give you those. And it also opens them up to say, hey, how about me? I'd really like to know about this. So again, those are wonderful tips. Thank you both for doing a one-on-one with other business owners.
Hope that helps, guys.